First, I would like to thank you for being here with us in this Milwaukee event. Really, I want to thank everybody coming from faraway place, and some people is left their business to be with us today in our event. Thank you very much. Second, we at Jamal Hassan Company, we are striving since the beginning, on 2002 till now. We are striving to give solution in this market, in Ghana market, for many sectors, and especially like oil and gas, mining, construction, whatever. And the main business, one of the main business is power tools. And we are representing long time ago Milwaukee Power Tools, one of the best and the fast growing brand in the world right now in power tools. We believe that. And today we have our friends from East Africa, West Africa, and the boss, the general manager, Mr. Pierre, coming from faraway place also from Dubai, to join us here and to represent Milwaukee, to show to everybody, to tell them what's our strengths, what's our innovation, especially for the brushless and the fuel and all the new items that we have in Milwaukee. Thank you very much, Mr. Pierre.
We'll just start. I have a short movie from YouTube. That's why I'm obliged to move out from my presentations. Yep. That was the event that we organized in February in Dublin. So during this event, we present once a year our new technology and the product coming during the year. So this year it was in Dublin with this 3D show. So I think my mic doesn't like the same as the sound. Few examples of tools that we carry in the range. I have a short presentation just to introduce you Milwaukee, what we do, what is the group, and we do some point of some technology because that's the most important things. That's the innovation and the new technology coming. So Milwaukee is part of the TTI group, so Technology Industry Group. So it's $6.7 billion turnover last year. We are the second group worldwide in our business in the power tool industry. Last year we grew by 28% worldwide. So even on very established and very strong market like US, like Europe, we have this roughly 30% growth coming from the new technology and the new machine, the new category that we had to the market. TTI, we are a worldwide company, just to put you some stuff here, but we have factory in USA, in Milwaukee, same as the city, where Milwaukee was established in 1924, so it's not a young brand. In US, we have 600 engineers working on R&D, and we have the factory for the motors power states. The power states, that's the motor we have inside the machines, cordless machines, the fuel machine you saw some outside. We have other factories in US for accessories like the hole saw, the sawzall blades. We have factory in Germany, in Czech Republic, in Asia, in Vietnam too. So it's a worldwide group. Our culture is two things: it's innovations and end user conversions. So that's what makes Milwaukee a bit particular compared to other brands. we have a team going, supporting the end user. Africa is a bit different than the organization on other part of the world, but we are growing very fast in Africa. In 2008, so roughly 10 years ago, we were a corded company. 98% of our business were corded machines. And our owner, Ernst Poutville, had this vision that we have to change for cordless. So he invested heavily. When I say heavily, it's around $200 million per year. And this year we will invest $240 million on R&D, on new products. So that's what 10 years ago. So in 10 years we did a lot of steps. The first thing was the batteries. We were the first to introduce the lithium-ion batteries. So that's the same type of batteries that we have in our mobile phone today. So in 2004, we started with the lithium battery ion. And after that, we had the new generation of motors. That was the second things. We have now the fourth generation of batteries. So we have at least one generation in advance for against all the other suppliers that you can find on the market. And now 85-88% of our business come from the cordless. We have the full range of corded, of course, tools, but it's really in cordless that we make the difference, and we help the end user and the heavy applications to be faster, to be safer. So that's it's a resume of where we are good today. So the first thing is the motors. The motors it's brushless, so no carbon brushing, no need to change it, no need to go to maintenance. It's simply you multiply the life of your motors by 10, roughly it's by 10. So that's the difference, is the motors. And as you can see, the constructions is the opposite of normal motors. Normally you have the copper inside and you have the magnet outside turning. We did the opposite. The copper is outside, so we can put much more copper and a much bigger thickness of the copper. So that's one of the secrets. And the second is the quality of the magnet we use. We are two companies in the world to use this type of magnet. It's Dyson, the vacuum cleaner, and us. It's a very, very rare natural magnet. So it's naturally, the magnetism is natural. It's not something that you do artificially. So you can't lose the power of the motors. That's the most important thing. If you take a normal motor and you go to a big electrical generators and you put your machine close to that, it will remove the magnetism of the motors. And after that, you have no more power in your machines. So that doesn't happen with this type of motors. The second thing is the electronic. We are almost unlimited in power due to these new motors. The speed can be very, very high. So the secret is to how to control that and how to bring the efficient energy to this type of motor. So the key is the electronic. And we have the batteries. As I told you, we introduced now the fourth generation of lithium-ion. That's the second thing. The particularity of our batteries is the batteries goes on 155 tools now. So we use the same battery, the same chargers for all the range. No need to have for each tool 2 batteries and 1 charger. If you have 2, 3 batteries, you have 4 or 5 batteries, it's enough. Okay, after that you can just buy the machines without batteries, without chargers, and you use the batteries you have already. So our batteries are full of electronic. As you can see, it's a small computer on each batteries. And each batteries is ready to receive the information from the machine. When you connect the batteries on the machines, the motor of the machines will send to the batteries the mapping. As your injection on the motor of your car, each time you connect it, the battery receive is mapping. Because if you have a circular saw or drill drivers, the motors will have different things. More amps, more voltage, because the applications is not the same. So the battery will give exactly what the motors need. And we are the only one to carry this technology. One key, it's what you found on our machine when you have the blue signal, which is the signal of the Bluetooth. So we have this technology that with my mobile, I can connect my mobile to my tools. First, we developed this, the engineers developed this because we have very high power, very high RPM on some tools, and it sometimes is just too high for all the applications. On the impact range, for example, we have now 2,440 Newton meters on battery tools, which is very good for a lot of applications, but it's too much for a lot of application too. So we need to reduce the Newton meters and reduce the speed. So you can connect your machine with your mobile, and you can change the setup of your tools. That's very important because not everybody knows exactly what is the speed, what is the right torque for this bolt or for these screws. So now you can select from your mobile, okay, I use M14, and your telephone will send to the machine the exact torque and the exact speed for M14. You lock the tools, and that's finished. Even if the worker is not very trained on this, the machine will stop when it's finished. So that was the first idea of this system. After that, the engineer pushed a bit more and said, okay, but if I can connect my telephone to my tools, it means that my tools know where is my tools. My telephone knows where is my tools. So we can track our tools. I can see my tools where they are. So that's very good to manage your tools. You can also program your tools. You can say, okay, my tools will work from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, and only on the weekdays, not on weekends. And nobody can use your tools during the night and during the weekend. So you say that to your team, and everybody knows that it's not. No need to take it during the weekend to work because the machine won't work. Okay. You have another thing, which is the geofencing. So you can, on Google, make a limit about your factory, about your job site. And when your tools are inside, they work. If they go outside, they shut down. And you receive an SMS saying your machine just moved from your factory. So that's good things too. And also, it's make your inventory. Because 50 meters around me, in 2-3 seconds, all the tools around me will happen on my mobile. So you can see when you are in your shop, if you know that you have 25 tools normally in the shop, in 4 seconds you see if you have your 25 tools. So that's work with our tools, of course. But after that we said, okay, but unfortunately, we don't sell 100% of the tools. So we need to find something that our customer can put on ELT tools or on other assets they have, like petrol generators, like computers. So we developed what we call a tick. It's a bit bigger as a €2 coin. And you can put it on the other machines you have. It's the same thing. You can locate them. You can see where they are. You can do your inventory about all your assets. And it's something that when you buy the tick is something like $15. But after that, you have no cost. We give the access to this software, to the management, for free. You buy the tools, that's it. The rest is for free. You don't have to pay every month to have access to this. You have access to this because you buy the tools. So that's the one key system. We are the only one to carry those technology. Dual launched something like this, but you can just lock your batteries, open and close your batteries, that's it. ELT has a different system. They use a RFID system, so it's like a small chip that you put on the tools. But you're obliged to carry an antenna and going to your warehouse to see what you have around you. So it's a very different system. So that's the one key, which is available on all the cordless machines with the one key system on it. So just what I just tell. So you can customize, you can track, and you can manage. You have access from your mobile and also from your computers. So for you, if you are the owner of your company, you know who has which tools, when you buy it, when the warranty is finished, everything. The beauty of the system is that all the M18, these 145, 55 tools now, work with the same batteries. So that's very important. We introduce next month the new generation of batteries. So what we call HO for high output batteries. So what is this? We use a type of cells that we called 18, where they are, I forgot it. 16 something, and now we have 21700. So 21700, in fact, is the size of the cells. Those type of cells, we are today the first one to use it in power tools. Those cells are the Tesla cells that the Tesla use in his car. So it's 21 millimeters diameters and 700 millimeters diameters. That's the cells that Tesla use. They are made by Samsung. So we are the first company in power tools to buy these cells. They are much more expensive than the others. And we are the only one who know to manage those cells, because it's a lot of power that you can obtain from these small cells. Compared to the others, it's 46% more power that you can extract from these small cells. So that's what we have today, what you call the red lithium. That's very good performance. We continue with those technologies and with these technologies, but we have those batteries on the right, which can give you much more runtime and much more power when you need that for your applications. If you have normal application, you put just some screws, no need to go for this extra miles. But if you're working in minings, if you're working outside, you have to be sure that you finish your day, because you can't come back to recharge your batteries. It's a good thing for going for these big batteries. They are not big in the size, but they are big in terms of runtime. So all of them are 18 volt. All of them goes on the batteries. What you have the difference is 12, 8, 5.5, and 3. That's the amps. So that's like the tank of your car. More you have amps, more you have a big tank on your car, more you can drive far away. Basically, to give some figures, on the same application, you drill with this machine 25 millimeters auger bit. With a normal 2 amps batteries, you do 80 holes. With the 3 amps, with these new cells, you do 150 holes, almost the double of the holes with the same size of the battery. If you talk about 5 amps compared to the 5.5, you have roughly 30% more runtime. When you cut, you drill, you holes, whatever, it's almost 30% more runtime. And that's the new 8 amps compared to the 5 that you have actually on OSB. You do 25 meters with 5 amps, and you do 45 meters with the 8 amps. So that's the battery we have. That's the new batteries that we had to the market. Everything is compatible with the new machine, old machine, new charger, old chargers. Everything works. We are trade focused, so we have some category where we are better than the others. We are not the best on all the categories, but we have some good one, like electrician, plumber, constructions, HVAC, MRO, and mining. That's our key category, especially here, especially in Africa. Mining is very important for us. We work by trade, so by trade we said, okay, what type of tools has used this end user? And we do all the tools that this end user do. And of course we do everything in cordless. So you have for electrical, you have for plumbing, mechanicals, automotive, repair, maintenance. We have the full solutions. And more we move a bit out of the power tools, just power tools. We have, for example, the lighting system. You have an example of 2 lights outside. Those lights can, we have some lights going more than 24 hours with 2 batteries, 24 hours of light, autonomy. This one is more for constructions, remodeling companies. So we said if it's fit, if it's M18, because we can address almost all the trade with this technology. What we call the perfect match, it's important. We have fantastic machines. It's important that you use the right accessories. Almost no one of the machine works without accessories. You have an SDS plus hammer, you need a drill bit to go there. So it's important to have the right one, because if you have the best machine and you have a very bad drill bit, you will have a very bad hole and it will be slow and you won't be happy. So that's important to match the accessories and the tools. We have more than 280 different accessories. It's made in almost 6 factories now in Europe and in US mainly. We invested last year 136 million just to make those factories better than what they were. We have also the hand tools, not the full range of hand tools, but once again we work by trade. If we talk about electrician, we have all what the electrician use. More than 300 hand tools. We do brand building. That's something that on some countries Milwaukee is very strong, like in US, on some countries in Europe. But we have to work on our brand awareness here. So we do some events like today. And also we have some different sponsoring, like the Premier League in UK. I don't know if you saw that, but around the stadium, on the 6th stadium in UK, we have this Milwaukee banner. We have a team in Aprilia in World Superbike. We have a team in South Africa. We have a team in Dubai, making some different races on motorbike. And also we have a lot of digital activities. So we have 8 Facebook pages, we have Instagram, we do a lot of things on it. We have a YouTube channel. You can find on YouTube almost all the tools we have on demonstrations. If you need to have more information, you can go on our website. And with our end user focus, it means that we created a job site solution job. What is this? I have a small movie, yes, it's after. The job site solution is someone who can come to visit you and give you advice on what is the best tools for your applications. It's not sales guy. We have now something like 160 this year. So you have Abdel Salam, for example, for Ghana, can visit you, see with your guy what they are doing, and propose for you the best tools for the best applications.
How our JSS team approaches the user is vital. It's about focusing on the key user groups and understanding how they work so we can increase productivity and safety on the job site. We are simply a solution provider to the end user. On this hospital construction site in Denmark, the Milwaukee JSS is helping the plumbing team, who in the past would use multiple brands, often for specialist applications. Here is an example of the cordless game-changing solution we have to offer, where working overhead requires full cord-free mobility. The Milwaukee's combination of voltage platforms, along with high-force equipment and true lighting solutions, is saving the user time and increasing productivity. A key part of the JSS role is to identify and advise exactly the right tool for the application, which doesn't always mean the biggest. Equipped with our control, our JSS team will be regular or renewable solutions for fixing and fasting for the size and weight of critical dual fuel technology means the user has the power when he needs it. We also introduced disruptive innovation across multiple categories. For our range of true recycling, we have the user covered, from personal lighting to application lighting to stand lighting and even area lighting. We are truly cutting the cord, eliminating trip hazards across the site and optimizing illumination and runtime, all for one key capable products. This stadium construction site has over 2,000 users each day, carrying out truly industrial applications. Where AC applications in the past would require running and draining cables, the Milwaukee Conference solutions remotely effortless. Again, saving time and money. Also on the site, the JHC team will identify productivity improvement with our carbide metal cutting blades. Users can now truly be mobile and able to do fast, safe, accurate cuts with their cordless power tools, rather than moving large dedicated cutting machine around massive construction sites. Of course, disruptive innovation can mean different things to different users. This is where the Job Site Solutions program adds another level of value. It's not only looking at the big construction sites. Here we are looking at a maintenance department where they can have up to 300 workers split across different subjects. Plumbers, electricians, general maintenance, and even automotive trades are all part of an average day unit. Here on the same battery platform, we can replace air tools and facilitate specialist applications with tools such as our fuel cordless magnet. We're making repairs or modifications on site without having to return to the workshop. Traditionally imported product, Milwaukee Fuel once again allows the application to be completely mobile. Force logic equipment further allows the JSS team to provide for specialist applications. This 75mm card has completely changed the game for this user who would work manually before or moves cables to a stationary dedicated machine. Our one-key smartphone technology offers the user complete tool customization so the user can maximize productivity. The JSS team are able to advise on the inventory management system, meaning our large-scale users can effortlessly track and manage their tool fleet. Further to this, we can now offer tool tracking using our Bluetooth tape tracking modules. Ultimately, the JSS uses Milwaukee's disruptive innovation as his ammunition while converting users on site. However, the JSS program is all about relationships, ensuring that once converted, these users continue to trust the Milwaukee name.
That's what we do. That's what is written. That's the reality. We are here to help you, to support you. We have some solutions. We have much better performance. The first thing. The second thing is productivity for us. We can bring you more productivity. And third is the safety. All the battery tools carry much more safety aspect and safety specs than the corded one. So we can talk about hammer, breaker, circular saw, angle grinders. You have brake on the blade on almost all the range. You have anti-kickback system. You have anti-rotation system on all the tools. So to protect your end user and sometimes the tools, but the end user first. So that's what we do. I will just ask to Sean just to join me. Sean is the business development manager for South Africa, and South Africa it's mining regions like here, and we have a very good success in South Africa. We do a couple of millions just with the minings. So he can just share with you what we do, maybe give you some names that we work for, and what product we sell or we advise to use usually on minings.
Well, thank you. Oh, I should actually sing. Firstly, from my side, thank you very much. To be here in Ghana, it's the first time for me here, and I must say we have a lovely partner here in Accra. I think maybe before I start, it's exactly the same in South Africa. We started with Milwaukee, with our distributor there about 5 years ago. And it was also just not an easy ride in regards of we have to tackle our competitor, which is also a red tool with a bit of white, the Hilti man. And we had to actually see how we can overcome their business, or let's say to take business away from them. So as Pierre actually said when he started, we don't really sell power tools. We're actually a solution provider. So we're actually here to help you as a contractor or a miner to make your job better and easier. So what happened is that we in South Africa, we targeted the mining industry because that is still very, so let's say there's good money in there, and we really got some good mines there, and I think here in your country as well. So the main thing what we've done is obviously we target a specific mine. We have demonstrations, and we actually pack all our tools out, almost similar that you have outside there on the table. And then we do our demonstrations with the guys. So when the mining captain or the guys is coming out from shift under the ground, or maybe even open mine, they actually come and visit us at the table, and they look around. Normally they say this tool will not work and that tool will not work, and that is normally the tool that we actually just engage with them because that tool will do the job. The main thing is what we've done in the mining side is because they still use a lot of pneumatic tools. There's a lot of, let's say, pipes or whatever to get the air out and all that. And then with the cordless side that we are doing is that we actually make his life much, much easier. With our cordless technology that Pierre explained to you as well, as we can take on any pneumatic tool there is. So tools that actually work on the mining side for ourselves is definitely the impact wrenches. We're actually launching our 1 inch now in July. But we currently have the 1/2 inch and the 3/4. 3/4 is a very, very good tool. We have metal cutting saws that actually went into the mining. Saws also went into the mining, the reciprocating saw. The mag base that you also saw outside there that actually went in there. And also lightning, this SAL light that you see outside, for example, very good under the ground. So what we've done is we actually target this specific mine, which was Glencore in Rustenburg. South Africa produced about 77% of the world's platinum. So we went in there, Hilti territory, and we actually just had to do our demonstrations and stuff like that. After we'd done our demonstrations with the tools that they said is not going to work, that actually changed their mind. And currently there's about 115 tools of Milwaukee under the ground in the Glencore. We use that one mine as a reference to another mine called Impala Mine, and eventually we actually became a preferred supplier that side there. The biggest mine that actually our competitor almost owned was the Lonman one. And we actually engaged with them through a golf event that we had actually at Moino. We played golf with the guys, all the mining guys and the engineers and stuff like that. We had a big demonstration after the after the golf event. And to be quite honest, about a week, 2 weeks later, we engaged into the orders and stuff like that. Now, you people that maybe that on the mines, it takes some time maybe to do a listing or to become a vendor or whatever the case is. But I really actually invite you to give our partner in Ghana an opportunity to come and see you on the mining side, do a demonstration. If you're on a construction site, exactly the same. We are there to demonstrate, exactly why there's JSSs, because by demonstrating and you can see the tool and feel it yourself, it will open doors for you. We have also the big Sasol mine. I don't know if you know Sasol in South Africa. We actually make our fuel from coals. We've got Sasol 1, 2 and 3. And we engaged with them about 3 years ago through our partner UPAT, and about a year and a half ago they actually gave us an opportunity with 1 or 2 or 3 tools, and today we are the preferred supplier on Milwaukee. So I just want to say, support our partner here in Ghana. We've got a very good brand, good partner, and we'll see you soon for another open day.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you very much. I want to highlight about 2 very important things. The first, it's about our stock, JHC, what we have. We have almost all SKUs. That means we have all tools on M18, even M12 for a little bit, other applications, smaller application. So we have all tools available in our SKUs, and we have a significant quantity in our inventory. This is very important. The second, point I want to highlight, it's about our after-sales service. And this is the key of success for this business, the after-sales service business. After-sales service, we have our technicians, we have our engineer, and we are striving really to make it more and more better and better in the future, inshallah. Thank you very much. It's important.
I don't know if you have some questions for me or for us. Yes?
Please, I saw the warranty should be like 3 years, but then I hear it will be the same.
The warranty that you saw, it's my European presentations. The warranty is different from one country to another. In US it's 7 years. But the warranty is different from one country to another. What I mean in 7 years in US, but nothing in warranty. Okay, so
I couldn't get exactly that. Are you giving warranty in Ghana?
1 year? It's 1 year warranty, yes, 1 year warranty.
If you want to buy a motorbike, they give you like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Just for information. Thank you.
We try and we do the tools as robust as possible. One of the worst conditions is the minings, to use the tools with the heat, with the humidity, and we really have very, very low return rate of machines, even in South Africa, on the worst place when we were in the chrome mines. The tools are working very well, so just with a bit of humidity of the normal air, it's nothing special for our tools. Yes?
I have a question. Regarding the tracking,
Yes?
you can only track when the battery is connected or even if it's not connected.
So you track the tools even when the battery is not connected. This Bluetooth system has its own batteries inside the machines. You can track it for 1 year without batteries. And when you plug the batteries, it recharges small batteries inside to give you another 1 year if you remove it.
One more thing, so also the tracking tech that you have mentioned and
Yes.
installed, is this available here as well?
I don't know exactly 100% of his stock, but it's something that is in stock or in Germany or in Dubai, and we deliver here in 5 days. The spare parts, the accessories is delivered in 5 days, so even if we don't have here, next week you can have it. Other questions?
The point again is about the spare parts.
Yes?
Sometimes you have attended most conferences where they say the parts will be available, but immediately the people start buying the items, you find that when you're looking for a part, it's not there. So you want to make sure you have the parts available in Ghana.
So we have a service center in Ghana. We have spare parts in Ghana. And we have a logistic system, which is the most important. We have 3,000 SKUs, reference of tools and hand tools and everything. So in terms of spare parts, it's something like 25,000 different pieces. So not every of our distributors can carry 25,000 different spare parts. So he has the main spare parts for the main tools we sell today. After that, they have a direct IT system. They have access to our systems in Germany because our huge warehouse for spare parts for Europe, Middle East, Africa, India is in Germany. And we have a special agreement with UPS. We deliver, the farthest is I think Cape Town, and we deliver Cape Town in 5 days. They order on Wednesday, we deliver on Monday morning. So worst case, within a week, we can fly the spare parts if they don't have the spare parts here, but I visited yesterday the spare parts. I can tell you that it's a room like this, which is full of spare parts. For the tools we have today in stock. If you bring old tools, if you have an exotic tools, probably it will take a few days to fly the spare parts. But it's something very important because we said we have a strong brand, we have a high-end product, so the service must follow the same. So we work very closely.
That's what I mentioned. That's what I mentioned. Now spare parts is available and
Quite close, it's fast enough. Any spare part for the cars that they give you time, let's say 1 month plus. It's okay.
Yeah. And spare parts for power tools, we talk about piece like this. We put it in an envelope, and a few days after it's here.
that's it.
It's something interesting, so.
Yes. Another questions? No? Okay.
What about the pricing policy? I hope that you have very competitive pricing policy because we have other products in the system. So if this is too expensive, it may be good, but the customer finds it difficult to buy. So you have to have the thinking of having a very good competitive pricing as well.
We have a competitive price when we compare our price to or we bring the price of the machine to transform it to the price. Let's say you make some holes. So you have the price of the machines, and you have to see in 1 year, in 1 day, in 1 month, how many holes you do. Okay, so in this way, we are very competitive. You can find cheapest products than us, 1,000 and 1,000 for sure. But at the end of the day, how many holes you will do with your drill drivers? And what is the cost of the holes? If you do 25 holes in a day, even if the machine is $100, if with our $300 machine you do 100 holes, it's much better. So in this way, yes, we are very competitive. We are really the cheapest in the world in terms of pricing, but the pricing is a relation with the technology that we carry and with the performance. So, but yes, when we talk about application, what you can do with the tools, yes, it's very, very competitive, yes. And especially when you talk about cordless, because you have to compare the price of the tools, but not only. When you use pneumatic tools, you have all the hoses, the compressors, and everything. When you buy corded, you have sometimes the generators, all the extensions. So it's not only the price of the tools, but we can look at generally, yes, we are very competitive. No more questions? Okay, so I would like to thank you to come here. And first, I would like to thank Mr. Omar, Jamal Hassan Company, for allowing us to come here and share with you our product, our experience. And thanks to all the teams that we have here, my team too, coming from Kenya, Morocco, South Africa, Ivory Coast, because we were all here for those events, for those 2 days event today. So thank you again, and now we can, I think, enjoy a dinner all together. And feel free to ask any questions to us. We usually have a white shirt with Milwaukee somewhere, so feel free to come and ask any questions. You have, if you want, some booklet like this, which is the heavy duty magazine that we have with all the technology, all the product, much more than what you can see here. So look at it, and if you have some questions, just ask. Thank you very much.
I am Omar Jamal, CEO of Jamal Hassan Company in Ghana. We are representing Milwaukee Power Tools in 5-6 years. And yesterday, we have our open day in Accra. It was very successful. And today we have our seminar and presentation here at Kempinski to show all sectors of the business, including oil and gas and construction, mining, a solution for power tools, especially for the fuel, the brushless tools. We are here with our partner, with our dealer, with our end user even, to show them the strength of this brand. And we aim that in the future we will be the leader of the power tools business in Ghana. Thank you very much.